Josh Feuerstein here. You know, we live in a world full of people that have been hurt by other people, wrongs that have been perpetrated upon them. In fact, maybe you're going through a situation like that, something that's happened to you that you've never been able to forgive, something that has absolutely devastated you or maybe even left you heartbroken. You know, I had a man that I was talking to the other day that had went through one of those situations, had been married for 16 years only to find out that his wife had recently cheated on him, and he was so heartbroken. And I remember he felt so disgusted and disgusting, as though something was wrong with him. And he asked me, he said, how can I ever get over this? And then he asked me probably the toughest question ever: how can I ever forgive her? You see, a couple of things that we have to understand in these situations. First of all, holding on to unforgiveness is like swallowing poison and expecting it to kill the other person. All it does is eat away at who we are. One thing that we have to understand when we're cheated on, and I know from firsthand experience, is we begin to look inside of ourselves. What was wrong with me? Why did they cheat on me? I mean, did I lack something? Was I not good enough for them? And we begin to blame ourselves. The first thing that you have to understand is it's not your problem, it's theirs. It's their fault. It's not yours. It's not what you lack, it's the fact that they lack something, particularly character. And so you have to understand it's not your problem, it's not your fault. You don't have to look inside of you and beat yourself up for something that they did. You know, the next thing that we have to understand in the process of forgiveness is this: they did what they did probably out of weakness and not wickedness. You know, a lot of times we begin to internalize those things that they did because we feel like they did them to us. But the reality is, maybe that person just has a weakness. I doubt that they did something to you out of wickedness, out of wanting to hurt you, out of wanting to get revenge out of you, out of wanting to tear you apart. Oftentimes, they acted out of their own weakness, out of their own propensity to failure. And so a lot of times it's easier to forgive somebody that has acted out of weakness rather than wickedness. You have to learn how to differentiate those two. And I promise you this: no matter how bad or broken your life may be, or maybe I'm talking to somebody right now that's going through a broken relationship or a broken marriage, I can promise you this: God is able to put it back together again. If he can forgive you on a cross for all that you ever did towards him, I promise you then can allow that love and forgiveness to flow through you towards the other person, no matter what they did to you. I promise God can revolutionize your life. Take all of the hate, take all of the bitterness, take all of the hurt, and replace it with healing, joy, and hope. A hope for a better tomorrow. God bless you. I hope that this has encouraged you. I hope it's encouraged you to forgive somebody, to let go of the past so you can grab a hold of the future. Please take a moment. There's somebody in your timeline, your newsfeed, or your friends list that needs to hear this message. They're struggling with how to let go and how to forgive and how to move on. And you can be the answer to that question for them by simply clicking share on the side or the bottom of this video. As always, like and comment below. I love hearing from all of you. I love conversing with you in the comment section. If you're not my friend already on Facebook, click my name at the top of the video. Let's be friends. We do this every single day. God bless. Have a very, very forgiven day.